What's up, youth? I'm not gonna do that. I hope y'all know that reference, though. He's funny as hell to me. Anyway, guys. Hi, welcome back. If you watched the last video. If not, welcome to my podcast. SP's World, my world. It's like this. Okay, yeah. This podcast is like a personal journal / journey for me. You know, on the topic of journaling, it's funny, I have mine right next to me, but I always kind of like have, it's kind of like a process. Also ignore the background because my parents are in there. But anyway, it's kind of like it's distracting me. We're in the process of moving, so they're taping up boxes, if you can hear that. Once I get better with this, well, it's not that I'm bad at editing, but once I figure out how to edit this without CapCut, it's done. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I've always struggled, even though it's not like progress is not linear. I know I said that wrong. Linear? It's not like that, you know? It's like a slope. No. I don't think... Girl, it's an amplitude wave. I'm gonna get on that in a second, bro. Because this goddamn sound project, oh my god. That I just had to do. But I got it done. Anyway, yeah. But anyway. I've struggled, sorry to take forever to get to it, with physically writing in my journal. And I know it's funny because, like, my friend, she just got so tired of me telling her to journal. She's like, this shit does not fucking work for me. Like, it works for you. And honestly, I'm like, girl, it's barely working for me. But no, it is working for me. And I do like journaling when I'm in the mood to journal. And I love journaling, honestly. The only thing I have with it is my brain moves 10,000 miles an hour. And my hand is not Lightning McQueen. Like, I just... Oh my god, that sound that's trending on TikTok was like, about to flip in this bitch and blow up. Like, that's my brain. That's my brain. Like, I can't write that fast. And then I just get tired of writing. So, you know, my cat better not. My cats are in. What are you doing? Go slow. I just can't. Ow! Ow! Oh my god. Anyway, I've been alternating between the two, but with the podcast, as I get more comfortable, then I'll share more and like fully drum it up. Which I'll never probably like fully air my stuff out. I think I said that in the last episode. Bro, if you haven't seen the last episode, I mean, if you're on YouTube, you definitely should go check it out. It's SP's World. I know I'm going to be posting audios to different audio platforms, so this is probably going to be the first episode they see. So, welcome! Before I continue ranting about journaling and all that type of stuff, my name is Sanai. Oh, yes, for the people who also don't, just everybody new here. My name is Sanai. Nice to meet you. And yeah, like I said, this is basically a personal diary. And I said that I would probably be using this podcast to kill some time as I get more into it. Like, I'll be painting, or if I can multitask with other things, maybe I'll do that. But this is also for, like, people that I'm cool with or whatever. If we don't get to speak every day, but they can somehow fit a video into their schedule. Here I am! Like, this is, like, your guys' catch-up, so. Yeah. But anyways, back to my journaling. Yeah, I've been differentiating blah, 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 but I think this podcast would be good for me, blah, 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 Oh my god, bro, it was so hard to turn this shit on. Like, I was supposed to record Tuesday. And I was literally trying not to have a fucking freak out because I didn't record Tuesday. Because my first video I recorded Tuesday and I wanted to be like, I think I'm gonna record Tuesdays and then post on Saturday. Which, this is coming up on Saturday. So, honestly, no promises, but my upload schedule is gonna be every Saturday. If not every Saturday, every other Saturday. But I want to do every Saturday, so we'll make it happen. Anyway, I was like, oh my god, I didn't freaking record Tuesday! Today's Wednesday. By the time, like, while I'm recording this, but anyway. I'm like, it was like giving me anxiety, and I'm just like, oh my god. And then, like, I was like watching my podcast. I just got done with my assignment that I'll tell you guys about. But I was just like, I'm so into this. And let me put this on rest mode so I don't feel tempted to take a break. Or I'm probably not, but I just don't want to get distracted. But anyway, me getting distracted. Also, maybe I should try to talk without, bro, I have asthma. And, I've been having a coughing streak, but y'all tap into, I don't even know, Rickles, right? Ricola. It's holistic cough drops, right? Peppermint, sage, linden flower, lemon balm, thyme, mallow, and hyssop? Hyssop? Girl, I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, I was just, like, anxious, and, like, my perfectionism in me was like, ugh. But, yeah, I was into my stuff, and then I was like, I'm in a talkative mood. I should start recording. So then I grabbed my iPad, and I started recording. And I know I'm going to be happy once I finish this video. So, y'all, delayed gratification is better than instant gratification. I feel like I was going to talk about something else. But on the topic of delayed gratification, example, you torture yourself all the way through school, whether it be college, high school, elementary. I don't know what elementary kids are going through. Actually, anyway, I digress. Well, we'll get into that, because I know it's a part of Skibbity Toilet, and dare I say, I'm not gonna do it. But anyway, whether it be like leveling up and graduating from high school, ultimately graduating from high school, that was like really good delayed gratification. Because, girl, honestly, there were so many times I considered in my mind, perhaps it'd be a good idea to just drop out and start working. I don't need this shit anyway. So I thought. Which, I still kind of share the opinion that some stuff that we be learning, we don't fucking need. Like, bitch, teach me how to fucking file some taxes if you're gonna teach me how to do math. Bro, like, teach me how to, like, do a loan. But they're probably gonna be like, that's what FAFSA is for. Since some people like to make fun of people for how they say FAFSA. FAFSA. Anyway, I'm trying to remember what I was. Anyway, yes, the reward of graduating on time. On time. Graduating on time. Bro, there's also been times where I'm like, bro, I'm gonna have to take this again in the whip. Bro, I literally thought I was about to fail a class my junior year going into senior year. Like, I damn near did. I had an F in my math class. Whoa. Some people don't know. My dad don't know this. I had an F in my math class. No, yes, he did know. Never mind. I told him. I had an F in my math class for the entirety of the year. Literally, this first week of school, that teacher gave me an F because accent barrier. Some people may be like, that's not an excuse. A lot of people are going to be like, Oh my god, my cats are just fucking playing castle towers in my damn closet. Anyway, a lot of people are gonna agree, but accent barrier shouldn't have been a math teacher. That lady can draw. She should have been an art teacher, because math, girl. And honestly, I could have taught me how to teach myself, so I can do good. Because if I cared enough about math and I started to go to tutoring and all that type of shit, then I would have been fine. But I didn't want to do that. Instead, I just wanted to be depressed. Hold on, because my cats are about to lay in my fucking clean clothes. I don't know if I should keep that in for the dialogue or what. Maybe I'll cut it out. No! Anyway, y'all. F all year. Oh, yeah, I had to take the initiative. Last week of school, I fucking taught myself honestly, shout out to her, though. Even though I feel like she shouldn't have taught math, and that wasn't her strong suit. And, oh my god, it was so funny. Let me tell you. Oh my god, I left my brain. She was real. She was a real one. She, like, talked to me about my grade, or I think I spoke to her, yeah, because it was a deaf. And I was like, is there any extra credit? Like, she was like, you can do the project. You can do a test that you failed. Oh my god, y'all. I failed every single test. That class was so bad. It was more than once I had to write, I don't know this. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, thank God the universe gave me a buddy to get through that class. Because if I wasn't friends with bro, I would have just been so sad. Well, I mean, I had other friends in the class too. That was a cool math class, but it was my buddy in that class. He got me through. Like, shout out to you, even though we don't talk anymore. But anyway, I was like, I'm not doing that fucking project. Oh my god. And it wasn't even that bad, but like, honestly, I should have used ChatGPT, but I didn't know game back then. And, oh my god. Let me not even say that. My diploma's a little fresh. Oh, I shouldn't even have said that, but whatever. Anyway. He wants to get in my closet. You can go outside. You can go to the window. Yeah. Window. He just blinked at me like, bitch, Oop-de-doo. Anyway. So I ended up doing the test, bro. I watched some Khan Academy videos literally the week before the fucking test. The day of, too. Literally the morning of. And just what you know, I did enough to pass, and I passed with a D. Saturday, y'all. I just had to pop in because I never said the funny part of my math story, bro. I'm in the middle of editing the video, and I'm like, bro, this looks so sad. I'm in the middle of editing the video, and I forgot to say the main part of why I was like, this is funny. Basically, can I zoom out? No. Basically, teacher was like, you know, I know like, you're not good at algebra. Like, algebra isn't everybody's strong suit. Like, there's many geniuses that can't do algebra. And I was just like, right. And through that struggling experience, I learned a lot, and it's helped me grow, which is also a part of the delayed gratification that I received after graduating. Graduation was such a healing experience for me because there was a lot of times where I was like, bitch, I'm not gonna do this. I'm about to. So, for the people that are still in high school watching this, do not quit, because that diploma is gonna hit, and you're gonna be very proud of yourself. And if you don't think you are, get rid of imposter syndrome and look at all the good shit. You can even outside of this, for people You're not going in there. For people that be doubting themselves and like, because I struggle with this too. I logically know. I'm logically aware of all the great things that I've done. But there's still that voice in there that's just like, oh, you're just so fucking lazy. Bitch, you're not fucking doing shit. What are you doing with your life? You're not doing anything productive. You're just wasting time. You're just being lazy. You're just doing this. You're just doing that. I'm just like, I'm just living life. I'm just being human. I just want to rest. Like, I just want to rest. Like, oh my God, I had to teach myself over the summer that it was okay for me to not go breaking my arm and my leg to go find a job. Like, no, I want to rest. I literally survived high school. If I want to sleep until 10, I'll sleep until 10. And it's so crazy because when I was younger, like elementary to middle school transitioning, I was fine with waking up at 1 p.m. I didn't care about the time like that. Like, I just let time go by. And that's why time felt slow. When you don't worry about time, that shit, oh my God. It goes slow. When you're in the moment, it goes slow. When you're stressed out, like, what time is it? How much time do I have to do this? How many minutes is this going to take? Oh my God, time is just like, bro, the rabbit. Like, bitch, you know, time's like, tick tock, tick tock, like it's gone. So, but then also, you can also say, when you're like staring at the clock, it could go slow. I don't know. For me, this is just my personal experience with it, but disclaimer for everything I say on this channel, because I'm going to go on tangents and share my beliefs, but I won't be like, I believe. I'd be like, you should. Some people don't like it. Some people don't like that. But, yeah. Anyway, back to the whole rant. Delayed gratification. It's just waiting and getting your flowers. I have to walk y'all with me. My room might look a little... Oh, never mind, I don't. I thought I had to let my cat out. Got to almost explore my room. Not gonna happen. Maybe when it's cleaned out and when we're on the way out. Which, by the way, we got a week left. Now, where did the time go? Even though I was just talking about time notes. But also when you are, oh my God, okay, maybe not in the present. It's like, yeah, it's interchangeable. Because when you're having fun and you're in flow, when you're in flow and you're having fun and you're surrounded with good people, then yeah, that time. But it's a good thing, though. That's like a nice feeling. Well, experiencing it, not really time flying, but it's nice though, because you're so into the moment. And then you're like too into the moment where you're just like, where's time? Or no, you're not in the moment, you're in your head. Boom. Time goes slow as fuck when you're in your head. When you're present in the lesson or in the experience, it flows. And some of y'all might be like, bitch, shut up. Like, that's not... But anyway. Finally back to delayed gratification. I'm going to try not to jump anymore. That was one super duper long example. Maybe I don't need to give any more. But like another simple one is like you invest a lot of money over time into a business and assets. And then when you're older, you're rich and you have money and you're stable and you can provide a good life for your family. Jolly nice dream. But obviously the gratification won't be till you look behind you and you're like, damn, that's a lot of money bags. That's the goal though. Anyway, and then you have instant gratification like you know eating's bad for you and your back is growing and growing and growing and growing and growing and growing by the bounds, and you're not even, you just eat, you're just eating for fun, and you're like not doing anything to like maintain the weight, and like you know it's bad for your body, like you visually see yourself gaining weight, and then this was not a good idea, this was not a good rant, because there's nothing wrong. This is like if you're insecure. No. Bro, I literally have always said I would get canceled before I even started, because that's not what I mean. Like, if you're like if you want to do better about your weight, but what you're doing is, why am I even still talking about weight? Because I just can't even, like, I'm sorry guys, I like nothing against, like, I hope most of y'all understood where I was going with this, because I think I just made it bad for myself. But we love people of all shapes and sizes and colors and everything. Like, so that it's like I was not trying. That was just not a good example, bro. Disclaimer: we just yap. Like, I don't even know if I can post this, but whatever. A better example. Well, no, cause like, but it's just like indulging in bad. Like right now, I'm scratching my armpit. I know I have eczema, and I know it's not good for me to scratch my armpit, but because it feels good in the moment for me to do it, then I'm gonna continue to do it. Hey! Bro, my cat, oh, that kind of hurts. Bro, my cat just jumped out the window, but like he jumped like leg first, so his balls just hit the whatchamacallit. I think so sad for him. Maybe if he was listening, that wouldn't have happened. Anyway, I hope I made sense with the, like, you know what I mean? I'm still probably gonna post this, but I hope I don't sound like problematic. Bro, Kamora, my friend Kamora, literally told me yesterday, she said everything that comes out of your mouth is problematic. And I was like, that's not true. And she just looked at the camera like, and it's really not. It's really not. I just am bad at phrasing things sometimes. But I mean best. I mean the best. I mean like love and light. You know what I mean? Let's just move on though and stop talking about that. Let's talk about my sound project. Let's talk about. So let me tell you guys what I thought this week was gonna be. So before Canvas shut down, thank God it shut down, because I would have been cooked. I would have been chopped, screwed, chop suey, everything. I would have been done. But Canvas shut down. But in the beginning of the week, this was my week setup. Number one, project, expanded arts performance art project due Wednesday. Wow. Okay. And that's a thought out project. It's not, it's like the biggest project yet, kind of. Number two, another big project in my English class. We have to write a 6-page essay, 5 to 6 pages. High school. You better start writing now. If you don't like writing, well, you better get good at it. Because as soon as you get to college, if you're going, 3 to 4 pages. Boom! First week. Like, so yeah. 5-6 page essay. What else? Also, some people be like, that's easy. I'm glad you think so. As somebody who wasn't in IB or like cracked out schools. So Those are two things. That kind of essay. But it's also in the, like, this is in the week. And I'm also done explaining myself. Boom, 6-page essay. Boom, performance art project. Boom, sound design final project. Boom, video project. Boom, go watch this podcast. Not talking about this one, but that was just one of the assignments I had. I think that was it. That was it. And that was just a lot for me. But I got everything done. Like, this shit is light work. And the expanded arts one isn't due till Monday. And I know what I'm doing. Before, I didn't know what I was doing. Before, I didn't know. The problem is not knowing what you're doing. Because I didn't know anything that I was doing. But once I figured out what I was doing, now it's just about doing it. But I got it done. Yay! I didn't finish the essay, but I'm very on track. I will be done and turning it in not right, but I will be turning it in before 11:59 on Friday. Y'all, sinners. Oh my God. I don't care what, like, some people are giving Sinners a 4, and my stepdad the other day was like, Sinners is not all that. I'm like, traveling, like, that, cinema. Like, I don't play. Like, best bet, when I get locked in with somebody, and we, like, locked in for real, honestly, we'll probably be, like, in our 30s or some shit, and I'll be, like, honestly, Sinners would be, like, the #1 movie for me still, low-key. Like, it would be in my heart. Like, you know, when you're, like, oh, this movie was my shit back in the day, and then, like, you're having movie night, so you put it on. That's gonna be me and Bae, and I'm gonna be like, oh my God, Bae, like, we should be smoking Annie for Halloween! And he's gonna be like, that's a good ass idea. And I'm gonna say, I know. And that's what we're gonna be. Smoking Annie. Step number 1, find smoke. Man, it hasn't been happening, but that don't matter. That don't matter. Anyway, since I got the assignment done, I really don't have much to complain about it anymore. But it was in sound narrative. Okay, I've just been having an irritating time with audition, this unit. So, I was just dreading all the auditions assignments. And, excuse me, I'm going to have to lock in for this unit because the way he teaches, he doesn't give you, like, the introduction stuff. Like, he doesn't give you the proper introduction to the software and just, like, that realm of work until, like, right before the final project. Like, thanks for teaching me the terminology after I've already struggled. And not everybody's going to be like, let me go do this first. No. Bro, not even just college kids, but we were doing, like, high school people do this too. It's so weird saying that. But high schoolers do this too, where, bro, we just don't really get, like, sometimes when you're just trying to get the class done and just get through the class, bitch, you're just gonna do the shit. Like, you're just not, like, you don't care if you learn it, you just care if it's done. You care if that grade is good. You know what I mean? And this class, I know, I can just tell, bro, some people in the discussion post, they just be talking about a whole bunch of nothing. Like, when they're replying to the discussion post, that's when you see it. Obviously, you have to do minimal research to type your stuff in the discussion post. But when you're replying in discussion posts, bro, you could tell that numb people is just trying to get their fucking replies in. Yes, I just absolutely agree with what you're saying. I find it really cool that you think this, and that. It's really interesting that you do. Like, we know you're trying to meet that word count. It says critically respond, not critically assess. Like, and critically compliment. Bro, that's how our critiques be too, bro. And honestly, it's okay because as somebody's that sensitive, like, somebody did critique my stuff, and I didn't agree with what they said. But I'm biased, probably. But I was just like, I know you just had to critique, but motherfucker. And then they hit you with that. Other than that, it's good, though. I be hitting people with that, too, so I really can't talk. But most of the time, people are just complimenting your work. Like, we just be geeking out over each other's stuff. Like, I just really thought it was cool that you did that. It was really interesting that, like, you know, that you decide, like, oh my god. And then we get, like, I love my expanded arts critique. My digital media critique is cool. Like, it's alright. Like, I like seeing everybody's work, but it's not like my expanded arts. Expanded arts, I look forward for what everybody put on the board. I'm never bored. I'm never bored in that class, ever. Unless, like, it's a work day and I'm finished or I can't do anything else. But other than that, I'm never, I have a discussion post due tomorrow, but it's okay. Everybody does good stuff. Everybody, like, I just want to cut, like, if their brain was cake, I would cut it open and see what type of layers they had in there. Because the stuff that and I might be just glazing, but it's just so interesting seeing how everybody thinks. And then everybody in that class is so articulate. Like, I damn near have a crush on everyone. I'm just like, oh my gosh. Like, ugh. It's just so amazing. I love that class so much. And my professor, she's like the best. Like, for, like, okay, because before you get to college, they just be like, they're not gonna play this. And some of that stuff is true, but literally the opening, she played a video from Adventure Time, explaining what the Expanded Art Studio is gonna be like. And, like, they be cussing in there and all that type of stuff. Oh, my God. And don't get me started how you don't have to ask to go to the bathroom, but then you get programmed for years. Ask before you go to the bathroom, one at a time. They don't care. They do not care. And maybe it's because, like, high school, they're not getting paid hella bank. I don't know how much professors make. Well, pause, rewind. You're not paying out of your pocket to go to high school. Like, it's mandatory for you to go to high school. That's what I meant. So, that's the difference. Since you're, like, college professors are just like, it's your money. But I love them. My favorite professors are my expanded arts professor and my communications professor. Love her. Oh my God. She's seen the 6'7" video when everybody was in Inside Out and they're like, 6'7"! Like, she literally has it as like an inside joke with her kids. I love that. It's so, she's amazing. I like her a lot too. And then I thought about, well, that was gonna be mean. I was really, and then I thought about my English teacher. I don't dislike her. Bro, this just made me realize, like, I've always had, like, it's always been a weird relationship with my English teachers. Every single one I've had. Who did I have freshman year? I don't know. Oh my God, that's crazy. I don't remember who my English teacher was freshman year. Oh, girl, bye. Yes, I do. Bye. Yes, she was my English teacher both my freshman year and my senior year. So can't forget her. um, but yeah, I've just always had like an interesting view on certain English teachers. A lot of them have all of them almost have gotten on my nerves. But I always liked them, kind of. It's like always like, it's like a toxic ex. That's something else. I just gotta get back into. Like, anyway. But yeah. Oh, my English teacher. Yeah. She's like, she's like, I like her. I just don't like her class style. I don't like her teaching style because it's all over the place, confusing, and she doesn't really teach. I feel like it shouldn't even be English 101. I feel like the class should be writing 101. Like literally, like typing 101, everything. And she's the type, she'll like give you the assignment and then she'll teach you like the stuff that she was looking for after everybody got it wrong or like after the assignment is over. Like, I wish you told me these standards before. Also, mind you, okay, so boom. We've been writing papers like not every week, but we've just been writing a lot of papers in that class. I'm on my fourth, whatever one already. That didn't hurt, guys. It scares me sometimes too, but whatever. And we had to write proposals the week before fall break. And hold on. Before fall break, and I was just confused about it already, and I was kind of like really worried. But when I read her template and then I like compared it to mine, I was like, I think I fucked up, but whatever. And then also another girl in my class thought she fucked it up too. I hope she got a good grade on it. I luckily got a good grade on that. I thought I was gonna fail it. No, I got an A. But anyway, I was checking the time. 30-minute yap. Pretty nice. I'm gonna try to do an hour today. Anyway, basically she like thoroughly explained what she wanted after that proposal, right? Whatever, we wrote proposals. This week, the outline file for like what in the file we've been studying for our next essay, it said research paper. So naturally, I think we're writing a research paper. Then come Monday, she's like, she has research paper open, but then she's like, for your argument. I'm like, argument? Thank God I didn't start writing my paper early, because I was like, so is this week this week is the research paper and the next week is the argument paper, right? She was like, your proposal should have been your research paper. Okay. So I was happy I didn't have anything written down because I was like, good thing I didn't type. And I changed it in time. And so my essay is pretty nice right now. Bro, my essays have been pretty good. I ain't even gonna lie. For somebody that's, I mean, we wrote essays, but it was like essays like, I don't know why, and this might be my fault. It might be my fault. Instead of like, another English or like writing class, I took African American perspective English 5-6, and we didn't really write essays like that. And if we did, it was for no red ink, and we were writing about like our fall break or like hypothetical situations, not a research paper. Girl, I didn't even know there was an APA format. Thank God, obviously, for my high school experience, but also, I felt a little underprepared when my teacher was like, all right, you got to write a 3-page essay. I was like, what am I yapping about? What is so interesting? Like, when I think my best friend, she had to write like a 14-page essay or some shit like that. And I was like, or 400,000 words. I don't know. She had to write a lot. And I was just like, what the fuck? So yeah. But I do know by the end of this year, well, this year is about to end, but definitely, yeah, I have an 8 to 10 page essay coming up that I'm probably going to actually start on the weekend. Because I have actual books as sources that was recommended to me for me to use. So I should honestly try to go find them in the library too. But anyway, I know by the end of the year I will be a phenomenal essay writer. I'll be able to write. I've always been a good I've always been a good essay writer, but I will be in my prime by the end of this year. Yeah. No, I don't want to stop yapping. Oh my god, my professor is yelling at me. Good thing I got it. Maybe I should. I'm not done yapping. But the food's done. Well, maybe I'll record 2 videos this week. That would be productive. Anyways, so basically that was just like a school update and like a tangent on something outside of school. Bro, I'm so serious. Well, no, let me let it go. Whatever. I think I'll leave it here for now. I was told like the 40 minutes was a good stopping point. I do know I have long video watchers here. So how do y'all feel about the 40 minutes, or should like obviously it's my channel and I'm gonna do what I want. But 1 hour videos? Let me know. But I think that's gonna be it for today. For now. If not, maybe I'll start recording again and start yapping again, but I highly doubt it. But if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for coming back. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for subscribing, bro. Like, I was not expecting to have, like, I don't know how many, I think 15, I might be 12 to 15 subscribers is pretty fucking cool. And I haven't checked the diagnostics on my last video, so I'm probably gonna have to do that soon. But thank you guys for supporting me. I'm coming. See y'all in the next episode. Love y'all.